Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to use while loops in Java. So let's get started. So before we get started, I'm going to first tell you what a while loop is. So a while loop is a loop that repeats forever until the condition inside it is false. So for an example, I have some code here. We have our while loop here, we have a condition, and we have a code here. So this while loop will run forever until this condition is false. So here's an example for you. So let's say we do while true, and let's just print hello. There you go. And now when I run the code, it will just print hello forever. And be mindful when you use while loops, because if you do this and you set this to true, or you have a condition here that's never false, this will overload your memory. So be mindful of this when you're using while loops. So I'm going to show you a quick example. So let's say we do while count is not equal 0. We can print hello. And let's set count here as an integer variable. So we can do int count, and let's set it to 5 for now. And in our while loop, I'm going to do count minus minus. And make sure you put your little things here. Okay, so now when I run this, as you can see, it only runs 5 times. Because of the condition I have in here, int count equals 5, while count does not equal 0. So currently, count is not equal 0 since it's equal to 5. It will print hello, and then it will subtract count by 1. And it'll keep doing that 5 times. That is why I printed hello 5 times. So I'll run it again and show you. You can see I printed out hello 5 times. So I'm going to do a more complicated example this time. So this time I'm going to use a scanner object. So let's do scanner scan equals new scanner. And in the parentheses put system.in. Okay. Now let's print a little message for the user. We can print out how many inputs are you going to enter. Okay, so now after this, let's do int inputs equals scan dot next int. So basically what this is going to do is that this program is going to ask the user how many numbers they want to input, and it stores that into a variable called inputs, and then they will input that the amount of times they've stated in this variable. So let's keep going. So for this, since we don't know how many inputs the user is going to enter, we need to use a while loop, okay? We cannot use a for loop because a for loop uses a set amount of numbers, but for while loops, it can be any number and it doesn't matter. So let's do while. We can do not inputs equals 0. So when inputs doesn't equal 0, we'll do system out print enter a number. So this will prompt the user to enter a number. Now we can do scan dot next int. So it'll get that number. And then finally we can do inputs minus minus. So now I want to show you how this works. So let's hit run. So how many inputs are you going to enter? I want to enter 5 inputs. Now it'll prompt me to enter a number. So let me just enter 12. We can do 56, 5, 10, and 20. Now the program ends. So again, this is so basically how it works is that you're prompted to uh, enter in the amount of inputs you're going to enter here, and then that number is going to be stored into this variable inputs. So it's similar to the other example I showed you. So we do while not inputs equals 0, and then we prompt the user to enter a number, and then we subtract inputs by 1. This is the most important step because without this program will run forever. So what this does is that once it hits 0, it'll stop the entire program. Okay, and there are many ways to use while loops. I just showed you a couple examples. You can use these for arrays, 2D arrays, and a bunch of other things. Thank you for watching.